A little bit. We're gonna switch gears just a little bit.
Let's do that.
And I want to get a little personal with you.
Let's talk. I'm here for it.
I want to get a little personal with you. Within the last year, I would say, you had your foot amputated.
Yes, sir.
And if I'm correct, there was a trip to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And something was going on, and you didn't take care of it. And I want to also break this down to you too, or break that down to the audience. You've been doing dialysis yourself,
Yeah.
in your private setting, for many years now.
3 years.
Something that people probably never knew.
They don't know. I know they don't know.
And it's one of the biggest things that you have dealt with in your life. Am I right in saying that?
Facts.
Talk about what you've been through, what happened in Vegas, and how you feel about it right now.
About 7 years ago, I went to Vegas to visit my uncle. I got an uncle live out in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a rooftop patio at his house. Everybody knows Vegas has dry heat.
Yeah.
Like it's dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's manipulating. You don't know how hot it is sometimes.
Right.
And I'm on the roof. He has a carpet similar to the one you got right here on the roof.
Yeah.
And I got my socks on, but I don't got my shoes on. We in this house.
Okay.
I got one foot on the carpet. The other foot is kind of on the concrete.
Right.
Me not realizing that that concrete is cooking on the bottom of my foot. So get home, I realize I have a 3rd-degree burn at the bottom of my foot. I go get it taken care of and walking on crutches for a couple of months. It heals. The doctor's like, okay, you're healing pretty good. You can walk on your tippy toes for a while. You don't got to use the crutches.
Right.
Walking on my tippy toes ended up being a mistake because I broke 3 bones in my foot. And all the complications came from them 3 bones that I broke. Fast forward 5 years later, I got an infection in my foot that spread. MRSA has spread, which could have been a death sentence.
Wow.
The doctor said, you can keep your foot if you want, but it's probably going to spread to your body. I called my lady. I had a conversation with her because I don't think a foot is something you cut off without talking to your significant other.
Right, definitely.
And I just let her know I'm okay with it. Are you okay with it? Because we both going to have to kind of deal with this, you know. And she said, do what you got to do. And 2 days later, I had it amputated. I think January 3rd. I had it amputated. It's been
What year, January 3rd? What year?
2024. It's been like a year and a month ago.
Yeah.
Wow. That's recent.
Yeah. So I got it cut off, and I was home. I was out of work for about 3 or 4 months, just trying to recuperate.
Right.
And I started dialysis before that. I suffered kidney failure 3 years ago.
Wow.
It's something I don't tell a lot of people. Not that I'm trying to hide it.
Yeah.
But I can't be a victim. I can't be sympathized for.
Yeah, right.
That all plays in that rejection part. I can't be taken care of.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to be able to take care of me.
Right.
Because the first moment I feel like that I'm bothering you, I'm a crawl to what I got to go get. I ain't gonna ask you nothing. That's just my personality.
Yeah, that's a man.
So
Right.
I had an opportunity to, you can do dialysis at the center, you can do it at home. Doing it at home is a lot of steps, and you have to be trained for it, and it's a lot, and it's intimidating to most people. And you got to stick yourself with needles, and you got to do it all. You got to do it all, and you're supposed to have somebody help you with it at home.
Yeah.
No, I need y'all to train me to do it by myself when nobody's home. I got to be able to do it by myself for my sanity.
Right.
Yes.
So I got trained. It took me about 2 months. I learned how to do everything on my own, and I do it at home. I'm able to do it all, and that's for my sanity. And I can still go to work, and I can do the treatment when I want to do it, and it works better for me.
Yeah.
If I had to go to a center, that would drive me crazy.
Right.
But man, I'm telling you, man, I am so super blessed because with anything that you got going on, it's mind state. You got to have it in your mind of what you gonna do,
right,
and how you gonna do it,
right,
to get past this stuff. Because some of the stuff that I'm going through, or anybody going through, it's crazy. 2 people can be going through the exact same thing, and this one person is depressed and on the verge of thinking about suicide, and this other one thriving, and it's all based on mind state,
right,
and your output on life, and what you feel like you got to live for,
right.
And the one thing, like when I lost my limb, my friends will tell you we joke. And we joke hard, and we joke brutally, and we don't care. Like You know how people say too soon?
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't no such thing as too soon.
They start joking you already.
Listen, I gave them permission to, but I didn't have to. Like when I was in the hospital and it was an emotional moment, I put in my text group, yo, they say I'm about to lose my leg. Yo, y'all better not treat me no differently. Yo, jokes are okay starting now. So like now, don't y'all come with that bull. Get out, whatever you feel.
Right.
And the next day after surgery, I'm getting texts. I'm getting YouTube links, Tribe Called Quest, Can I Kick It? But that's how me and my friends joke. That's our coping mechanism.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So that's just how, if you know me, that's how we are. That's my love language, joking.
Yeah.
And we joke hard and it's unapologetic. If you got a lazy eye, we're gonna talk about your eye. that's the way we always been. Like if I don't joke with you, I don't like you.
Right.
That's dope.
What I love about your story is it's a story of strength and resilience.
Yes.
No matter what you go through in life, what challenge you go through in life, you put it in your mind that you're going to overcome it. And I think there's two choices that people make in life. They lay down and accept defeat, or they get up and say, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. You know why? Because I can. You have a choice, and you seem like you've always had the strength to make that choice. Was there ever a moment that you didn't? Or it's been like what you explained to us now?
Man, what I always find the bright side to anything.
There you go.
But you gotta allow yourself time to feel your feels.
Yeah.
Like you can lie to everybody, but you can't lie to yourself.
Say it again. Say it again.
You can't lie to yourself. Woo. You gotta be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
So, do I have my moments? Of course. Of course I have my moments. But I allow myself to feel my feels.
Yeah.
This is how I'm feeling. This is why I'm feeling. Not what we gonna do. We can't stay here.
Right.
How we like it was moments, man.
Yeah.
Like when I first lost my leg, I was
Go ahead, unpack it. Sorry.
It's little stuff.
Yeah.
I love you, bro. Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Get it out.
And guys, and while we're sitting here in this moment, I want everybody to understand this is real life, and we all gonna face challenges in life, but it's not the challenge you go through; it's how you deal with it and how you move forward. And I want the audience to really learn from this, because this helps us all get stronger. And I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody on this earth perfect. And if you think you perfect, then turn the show off, cut it off, forget about it.
I saw my neighbor take out my trash, and it killed me. Cause I'm supposed to take out his trash.
Yeah.
Little things.
Yeah.
But I allowed myself. I had to allow myself to feel it. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You gonna be back taking out your trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was little. It'd be the smallest thing like that. Nothing big.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And so I dealt with that stuff. Just the man stuff a man supposed to be doing, but I'm sitting here, and now my family got to help me get up the steps and help me get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's tough for somebody like me.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. And I feel that because hip hop is such a sport where, you know, when you really think about what you do as an artist, it's all about controlling your destiny. It's all about confidence.
Yeah.
It's all about, you know, sometimes there's some ego involved. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You know, being tough. But when you have moments like that, and you had a real moment, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And the thing about it is, I believe you learned something about yourself that you didn't even realize that was there.
Oh yeah. Because man, no matter what you got to keep going. And whatever, you got one leg, you better hop.
That's right.